Hey guys, Clarksville Diggers, round 4. Came out yesterday. I'll make a video. I'm editing and gonna put a video together on stuff we found. But one thing I will say that we found out, my wife and I, she was here with me yesterday, that wagon was a chuck wagon. It was a cooking wagon. And we did a lot of research, you know, how camps would be structured and where big old hawk flying over, where soldiers would probably be stationed at in a camp in proximity to the chuck wagon, and usually it's pretty close. So that's kind of thrown my whole theory of this scenario here, kind of it's turning into a different course. So I'm figuring in the lower part of the land that's a little bit flatter, closer to the spring, that's probably where they kept the horses. Up here close to the chuck wagon, maybe where some tents were, some soldiers were at. Probably explains why the double hit of the artillery rounds, the parrot shell, and then the cannonball that had grape shot in it. It's the only thing I can think of. They hit the wagon, looked like they were trying to hit personnel. So that is changing my tactics just a little bit. I'm glad the wife brought that to my attention, you know, because we was finding parts of the cook stove, and so they had them a cooking setup. I've probably been envious of maybe what they had, but I still like my fire pit. Okay, we got the Maxine. I'm gonna try something a little different. I know my stone coil is a little deeper, but I am gonna use the stock. It's a little bit smaller. I can kind of get in and out of some stuff. I may sacrifice a little bit on depth, hopefully not. I did do that situation on the grip. This hole here was there, so I took the bolts out, slid it up, and put it in the other one. Somebody probably say, well, why couldn't you done the same thing with the cuff area? But I just didn't want the cuff extending out past the rod. I'm kind of looking for a little bit more stability, but extending my grip, I don't know, it seemed that kind of gave me a little bit more balance. But this is going to be the first time using a smaller stock coil on this, so it's going to probably be much lighter. But we're going to be out here just for a short while, and going to see if I can scan across and see if I missed something. I'm still trying to figure this place out. I talked to a friend of mine, and he says sometimes that's how the camps start out. And you just don't think you got nothing, but you've got to sweep it, and you got to stay on it. Then it starts to deliver. So hopefully it hasn't been hit before. I thought it hasn't, but because some of the things I was finding. But if somebody did sweep through this a little bit, they didn't do a good job. So I got me a hornet. He's really curious about my leg, and I hope he don't decide that it's threatening. Ooh, he's right below me. Anyway, we're gonna start digging, start sweeping. We're gonna see what we can find. I'll come to you later. Maybe you can get a picture of that hornet. See? Okay, medium 50, low 60, shallow 2 inches. Started moving the TRX around. It's a little bit more on the accurate pinpoint. And kind of a big area. Well, we got another piece of that stove. So, found a piece here. And there's the flags. And over there by that double tree, up about around 5 feet in front of it, we found the bigger piece that I've got over there piled up. So, does look like this stove. I don't know if it was on the wagon or on the ground, but it looks like it went everywhere. So there's that big piece I got yesterday. There's some more of that. That was a heavy dude, I'm sure, when it was all together. Ooh-wee. 58 to low 60. That's right where my wife was sitting yesterday. I was getting a signal right near that tree root. I was digging down, I couldn't find out what it was. Bam! It's another Union overcoat button. How about that? Those things are everywhere. Just thinking. Okay, this is up here. The others I found down. I don't know if heavy rain. I mean, these suckers are light. I mean, over a period of time, could some of them just floated down in the current of the water? I don't know. But I found this one up here. So very possibly it might be some more. The original coat might have been up around this area. But another Union overcoat button. Yeehaw. Cool beans. Okay, relic number 1. Bam! Okay, maybe I found the other part of that top of that wood cook stove. Remember the other piece I found yesterday? Took me forever to dig. That's got the same characteristics. And it's underneath a big root. And that's probably the other half of it. And I ain't gonna dig it. That's too deep. I'm already just about past 8 inches. But that's iron. It's got the curvature just like the other piece. And I'm gonna leave that where it's at. Not gonna dig it up. Some things I guess meant to just stay buried. But there's the other part of that stove. And we're gonna cover up. I'm not gonna spend all day digging something like that. Okay, let's go find some bullets. 55-60 to let you know I'm still in this flat area. And I kind of pulled back a little bit. It looks like very possibly, you know, they're while the wagon was down there, you know, people probably sat up here since this is a little bit higher ground, a little more flat. Got 55 to 60, and I dug another piece of a Union coat button. This one's in pieces though. Hopefully he didn't catch the front of one of them shells. Oh, it's nothing to laugh at though. That was a horrible time in life. Okay, where's my... We're gonna bag this up. Okay, I don't have my GoPro with me. I have ran off and forgot it, so I'm using my phone. But we're gonna bag this up so I don't lose it. 47, 48, about 2 inches down. Been working on 0 mode. Got my metal discrimination at 30 using the stock coil. Doing pretty good. Found a little button. Could be modern. We're gonna clean it up a bit. Could have been part of an old suspender button. Don't know. Got a real nice little, I don't think you can see that. Sorry about that. Got a little dirty design around there. I almost thought for a second it was some kind of percussion cap. It seems like all of my finds are always underneath the root. This here was just like that, except down in the ground more, and I got it dug out. Now this, I definitely ain't no doubt, this is part of the wagon hub. It's thick and heavy. That's part of the wheel assembly. And where we're at, step to the side. You see that one flag? That's where the cannonball hit. So we're about 30 feet away. There's part of the wagon. Oh, it wasn't too bad. It's about 4 inches deep. Man, my bag is getting heavy. I ain't gonna take every bit of this stuff home. I'm just gonna take the main pieces. All right. 30 minutes since the last time I looked at my watch. It's time to go. About 2:35. That cuff worked a lot better. Putting on the old AT series Velcro cuff from off my old AT Max shaft. Working great. Ran the stock coil today. If times I needed just a little bit more ump, I'd go to my all metal mode. And that'd pull it a lot deeper. I didn't even have to use my big coil today. Man, swinging that thing with that stock coil, shit, I could swung that all day long with that shaft. That's worked good. Yeah, I like that setup. Look at my junky car. Just a few items. I mean, I found a lot of small stuff. Wire, nails, little itty bitty small pieces of cast. And I'm not going to just totally waste all my video time on that. I did get another overcoat, Union overcoat button. And actually that was right underneath where my wife was sitting yesterday. Another little piece of metal. Good signal. And got another partial button, not too far from where I got that one. It had been broke, and there's that little button. That's probably a fixed button. Very possibly that could have been a little bit more modern. I don't really know. I mean, I did at first look like a percussion cap or something, but it looks more like a button. Got this. I don't know. I mean, that's cast. That's period. I mean, that's old metal. Looks like they might have had it welded or something right there to something. Looks like very possibly it could be a square hole. So it's old. Don't know what it is. Now this is part of the wagon hub. That's thick and heavy. Man, that bugger blue. Holy macaroni. I don't know what this is, but like I said, it's something that's fixed, and it allows a turning gear to rotate. Okay, it's time to go home. Time to get out of these dirty clothes. And I'll tell you, son, ooh-wee, I need to wash my hat. I think Plum stinks. Holy macaroni. And a lot of times I love wearing my hats to work. I didn't know this one stunk that bad. So it does. Had a pretty good day. You know, been cool if I could have found some real cool stuff, you know, like coins and all. But I like history. Things that once used to be there, that I like finding stuff. And little things like that. You know, those pieces that had some great significance back in the day. And there was a reason they were in the dirt. So, I'm having fun. Eventually, there'll be time to find that belt buckle, find some bullets. Gotta find out what kind of development, what kind of confrontation happened here. You know, what was the magnitude of it? Is it just artillery? They did a little barrage, a little harassment fire, then left? I don't know. Was a firing line? Was there enough soldiers here to have a good firing line? Don't know. Where was it? I will find out. Meantime, we just get what we can. Little pieces I have found is pieces that won't go unnoticed, that won't just disappear from time, and brought it back out to light for the first time in over 200 something years. So anyway, thanks for coming along. Joanne and I says thank you. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Because I don't think you want to be left out when we do find that real cool item. I think you want to be there. Meantime, y'all have a blessed day, and y'all just stay put. Keep that notification bell. Keep it clicked. When my videos come up, hopefully you'll be notified. Another thing too, if you find any of my videos really interesting, share them. Unfortunately, like a lot of other YouTubers, YouTube's algorithms, it really interferes with trying to get videos out. And sometimes I feel like my videos are not getting to the people that would really like to see it. So if you help, appreciate it if you share. And y'all have a blessed day. We will see you again. That's a promise. Bye-bye. As soon as we got home, my wife wants to treat me to eat. So, what better way to top off a day of hunting for relics and end it with Red Lobster? Haha.